Hello everyone, welcome to episode 6 of Yuan Bo Legendary Campaign. Let's start by realizing that we may be able to finish the lizardmen out before they get in even further battle. Because I can go to Mako Peaks and then I can go to Port Riva, or I can try to rush this by getting some mercenaries and going straight to Exotal. And I'm fairly certain all of this is their armies. Let me just see the power. Yeah, fairly certain. They have about the same power as mine. And in terms of armies, yeah, I would be surprised if there's another army there. So I can fight that one. And then they'll get some reinforcements. The problem is that I have no idea what that army is. I know that the garrison is powerful, but that garrison will always prove a problem. And if I conquer everything around, I'll have to siege that, and it's quite a problem. So let me see if we can do it. I know that Yuan Bo can kind of carry me closer to heaven. That gives spell intensity. By the way, I dislike how it looks like it gives you Comet of Kasura, but it doesn't. I don't know if that's the wrong image or not. So I really would like some more spells, but yeah, Shem's Burning Gaze. Yeah, why not? I'll get Shem's Burning Gaze. Or do I get Sure Aim? I think it's better for me to get that one. Oh, Bulwark of the Gate. Definitely. If he's not moving, he gets a lot of differences. And yeah, we get melee defense for my armies, which is perfect. That's cool. And that's why a Gate Master is always nice to work with Yuan Bo and with a lot of Jade Warriors, because they just become way more powerful. So I want to give one unit of those, and let me get some man-eaters. Yes, it's time to get those. I can even get this one. Okay, so I'm feeling much more confident that the battle can go well. I'm going to put this guy, Juntu, next to it. Yeah, pretty sure there's no other forces waiting for me. Reason why I want to fight this, because he's in forced march. He's not going to retreat. Okay, we do have a Phyrric victory. Ooh, did I underestimate? Yes! That's the settlement garrison, but that's some blessed units there as well. This is going to be harder than I thought. I think we can do it. It's going to depend a little bit on the terrain as well, but let's fight it out. So here's the terrain. I already advanced and waited for my reinforcements, but so did he. And now it's an epic, massive battle that I hope you guys will enjoy. I will say it right now. It was a mistake. It works, but it was a mistake. I do not advise, if you're a new player, to do this. I managed to do it, but it's me. If you're a new player or an inexperienced player, be very careful when selecting these sort of battles, because they are dangerous and they can cause some casualties, as it will happen. But very well, let's watch the battle. For now, my archers are focusing down the important targets, monsters, single entities, or missile units. For us, the enemy still has quite a portion of their army without attacking, but still, it's going to be a mess to deal with all of this. A rear charge should do some damage, even though they are already protected by their own, but still, we have to try something to disrupt the enemy. That's a Stegodon. It's not going to fall easily. So far, it seems like we're doing great. There is the enemy lord or hero. This is a hero, if not mistaken. Being attacked and nearly destroyed. Overall, we're having to deal with some of these single entities, and that is giving the Saurus warriors way too much power to do damage against me. Temple Guard over here. There's a lot of Saurus units, but yeah, my Jade Warriors and my Peasant Spearmen are holding on, which is surprising actually, considering the types of enemies they're fighting against. Jade Lion doing his damage as much as he can, but these are way too many soldiers for him to handle. Now attacking the enemy missiles units, trying to force them out, while my man-eaters try to create somewhat of a flank. Here's the big problem, is because his line can envelop mine, he's doing a push through, and there's no point in gaining the flanks with too much strength. I have to actually go for the reinforcement of the lines, otherwise he's gonna push and split my armies into two. He already is doing that and attacking my archers with his single entities, but luckily my single entities can keep him at bay, such as this Gate Master. Time for my Jade Lion to ask for some belly rubs. There you go. It's good that we have a little bit of a higher ground here, otherwise we'll be in trouble. Some of these man-eaters will need to deal with the enemy cavalry. They do have some assistance nearby, so that's good. But overall, battle is going well. Still, a lot of damage done to my forces. I hope we're not going to lose too many. They are now rallying back, some of them, which helps. But this is a massive struggle. Not advisable, guys. This is the sort of battle that I try to avoid. Let's go and fight the enemy lord. Maybe, yeah, I can see them routing. Some of them are routing now. I can see that if I focus some damage over here, maybe they will breach. But there are some single entities that still have some damage. I could just focus fire all of them, but still, they're dangerous. Let me send Yuan Bo over there to the back of the enemy. I feel like I have to do one mass route. I don't have the capacity to withstand a secondary one. Like if they heal up or if they return after routing, then he'll be able to break. So I have to do it right now. A mass route. That's it, Yuan Bo. And these bombs might just be the turning point. The ranged attack, who knows? It did it! It did! Okay, let's watch the casualties. Oof. 2 crow units and a Jade Lion. Oh. But well, we did defeat quite a lot of units. I did pursue really well later. And what do we have? Another crow unit destroyed. Well, that's it. They're kind of cheap, so that's what they get. But yeah, notice how the biggest problem that I typically have is with the units that get destroyed with the leadership, with low leadership. So they have their elementals. It's kind of like the undead. Oh, the Jade War drum. I can get that. That's good. No, that's not here that I can get. Now, should I retreat or should I attack already? Although it gives me a decisive victory, I think I can merge some units and see if that will help avoiding, and then I can, you know, I don't have to do a siege per se. So I can just give them some units, maybe some spears. I just bought them for the battle. Maybe some Jade Warriors. Yeah. One unit I'll merge, and then I'll give him some more units and make sure that he gets the best ones. So we're gonna merge that. Oh, it's here. Hold on. There we go. That's better. It's halfway health, so hopefully it's not going to get destroyed. This one, let's merge. So the other one is 33. What can I give? Definitely the bandits of the Silver Road and the man-eaters. There we go. Now, what is the outcome? That's a decisive victory with no losses. That's perfect. And that's good. That's a good outcome for us. We conquer Exoto, and hopefully this is what breaches lizardmen.
Instrument of the divine.
Yep. Should I go for Blossom Wind or Power of Yin? Or the Net of Ammintok? I think I'm gonna go for Blossom Wind. And then the spell intensity, yeah, it feels good. Bastion's Defenders, that's a nice ability. Giving melee defense and immune to flanking. This is perfect to, you know, in case you're under attack by a unit like a cavalry unit or anything like that, you can use that to ensure that it doesn't get too much damage. Let's try and conquer Port Riva there.
I must hurry.
Okay, how many do we have? Let's give him some of those man-eaters. There we go. And now you are going to get the war drum. Because that's one unit that I wanted to have on this army. So definitely. It's nice that it is the ROR unit. There we go. Yes, we're going to use that tier 3 building here. And we are also going to use the ability from... Yeah, there's no anything else to build. That's good. We're also going to use the ability from the Matters of State to rush construction. Let me just check. You have commissioned the artisans. I should use that for some items. And harmonic restructuring. That's not necessary at this point in time. Yeah. So 4 turns. 3 buildings complete. This just allows me to have the full province there, which is much easier now to recruit a lord and ensure. Okay, speaking of sure, let's get sure aim. Ensure that we have the best army for Yuan Bo quite fast in the campaign. I'm still going to proceed to Grace of Kuai Yin. No plans change in that regard. And Kulei, still no further developments here. It does seem like Zhao Ming is going to win that battle, but who knows? Let's go Logistician. He needs some replenishment. And yes. So, for now, the outcome. We are going to control most of Hexotl's lands. And what else are we going to do? Just, I guess, recovering my forces. These old colonies, they can prove an ally. I don't know if I want to betray them later on or not, but likely so that I can get the full province. But now, instead of pushing to Fallen Gates, I'm just going to go over to Maku Peaks, conquer it, and then conquer Port River as well. That's an easy, decisive victory. Quest successful, you do get the Armor of the Dragon's Gaze, which is excellent. Yep. And the Eye of the Watcher is upon us. Okay, so Satan the Watcher, Stone Legions, we're gonna get some Jet Lions, Jade Lions. Yes, definitely. That's the plan for Yuan Bo.
Dragon.
But I'm unsure if I'm gonna put Satan on Yuan Bo's army. Typically, I like Legendary Lords or Heroes to go with different ones. These armies, just to ensure, you know, that I have two good armies instead of one. Okay, so we're gonna just go and make Exotal for an income-based location, which is nice. We're getting a lot of income now. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So we gotta keep with the yin here. Yeah, it's yin. That's okay. And we're gonna go for more resources. That's perfect. I believe I can take Port Riva without requiring anything else. But let's see. Oh, there's the camp. Yeah, I'm unsure if I want to take that or if I want to battle or encircle. Let me see if I can hire some mercenaries to make this easier. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And I can merge those units so that they won't die. Much better now. Much better now. Yeah. By the way, did you see that the auto-resolve changed and actually deleted the unit that had the banner? That's because it redoes the battle. Okay, Leader of Men, that's for sure. We really want to get the extra ability for him. Let me put this by rarity. No, it's not rarity. It's okay, I gotta put it by category first and now by rarity. There we go, I think so. What's the opposite? Can't recall. But still, I can see the items fully here. That's nice. I can get the Warrior Bane there, but I have a Sword of Striking, so I think we're gonna just fuse these items. Sword of Anti-Heroes? That's a perfect sword already. That's good. He has it, but Yuan Bo didn't have it. He needs to get the quest for Dragon's Fang, but it's okay. Let's spot what we have. Scrolls of Astromancy. This got space chance cooldown. I guess that's fine. Maybe someone else will get that one. Oh, 2 talismans. Crystal of Kunlan. A damage explosion. Enabled in melee. Okay, that feels good. Feels better than what I had. Crown of Command is still terrible. Still terrible. I guess they made everything good, so they couldn't make everything. They had to keep at least one item for us to salvage all the time, refuse all the time.
I would lead more effectively.
Even though leadership is important, it's something that it's very difficult to see happening. So that's why. That's why. Now, Isle of the Crimson Skull. I should start recruiting some units, that's for sure. And definitely an Astromancer as well. So both the J Lions and Jet Lions, that's what I want for Mr. Yuan Bo. And I want to start recruiting already, so I'm going to recruit a Dragon-Blooded Shugengan because it gets 6 levels. Unyielding, Solid. Solid would be nice. Solid is nice. Solid is cool. After all, we are Jade Dragons, so we really like solid things. Jade Warriors with Halberds, are those the most important units? No, I feel like the 2 Jade Lions and the Jet Lions are more important right now, in case I have to respond quickly to any threats in the north. And our Skaven is moving in. There's some armies here. I don't know if this is the perfect moment to attack or the perfect moment to defend. And I'll just stay put. I'm still not at war with Eshin. I'll see the developments from them. Now, you already got Unyielding and you already got Sure Aim. This is the army that I'll want for this Dragon-Blooded Shugengan Lord later on, with the Earthblood as well. So yeah, shouldn't have too much trouble. And
Loyalty, efficiency,
I'm now just
and
recruiting the
calm.
units that I want to give to Yuan Bo. Yep.
Attention.
Well, this is the army that I'm intending for Gen 2. And yeah, that's fine. I really want some armies that involve some of these units, some Jade Warriors as well. So he has the hinder replenishment, which is a big problem, but that's it for now. I guess he doesn't get replenished. If he did, he would be able to conquer already Ziggurat of Dawn. I'll have to just wait a little bit. In exchange, I really need to check on Fallen Gates.
Go, brave
Yeah,
warriors of Cathay.
defended by Hexotl here. And this is a moment to scout. Take away the gatekeeper. Look at the amount of movement points. So, Exotl coming in. Do I see any enemies there? Because, yeah, Marathi declared war, which is a big problem. But that's always nice. That just means more places for us to conquer. Let me do my trick of Yuan Bo's support. If you name them like that, if they get wounded, you always know where you want them to go. Speaking of heroes, I want a Gate Master and an Astromancer, that's for sure.
Gate master.
Time to recruit a Martial Artist and rename him after Jun 2, because that's where he's gonna go for. Support. And let's get the Astromancer. Martial Artist, Tactician, or Harmonizer? Harmonizer, yes.
Grand Cathay.
Let's go. Yuan Bo's Caster. That's what we want.
Shaper of the Eight Winds.
Now this lord, should I attack the Skaven? Yes! That's the war with Eshin that we want. I guess he attacked the Balthazar Gelt army that was there. So now I can ask for war. 1,193. How much do you give me? 1,800. There we go. Now is the time. They're weak. It's time to attack them. Because I really don't want those armies to replenish and regroup. I want to finish off those two lords. He has to hire new ones. And yes, we can take that advantage. In terms of other requests, we can get a defensive alliance there with Goldtooth. I don't know if that's proper because he's at war. Celestial Loyalists seem to be losing. So it's a good thing that I didn't attack, because otherwise that means that their armies that they had were not exactly good. And I can get peace with Helman Gorst. That's nice. Also with Hexotl, but that's not my interest right now. What should we do? What should we do? Conquer the Eshin lands, that's for sure. But how is going to be the problem? And likely there's going to be some developments here that will force our battles against Clan Eshin. Let me just hire a new lord here on this side. Definitely a martial artist. Or an Inyurt. Yeah, that feels good. I defeated those two Eshin armies. They were just very basic auto-resolves. Nothing to see there. Even without auto-resolving, it would be just a basic one. They had... their lords were basically dead. So even just the archers would have done it.
I will not.
And now I want really some Iron Hill Gunners and some Nangao Grenadiers. And then later on I'm going to get some cannons and make a gunpowder army for her, for Yan Shao. Which is something that someone has requested, and I really like the idea as well. Let's go and build something up here. More resources. Lustria is full of resources, actually. It's really fun. Okay, and time to get some more... Okay, I could get the crackdown, actually. Because, if not mistaken, that this is 81... Yeah, and definitely it's just gonna get worse. Which one is the worst? Yeah, it's this one. So I could just do the crackdown Yeah, which is a little bit better. I think so. I think so. We have to use the Matters of State for the early game. That's where we need that. There we go. So that helps a lot.
Master of Feng Shui.
And that'll be it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching and for the support. And I hope you enjoy your day. Bye bye.